Are you wanting to fight distance?
Well, of course. I think I'll join you on the high point with bows, and then we'll be at the ready. I have a short bow, so.
So I say, me and Adar go across the bridge.
Like you're.
Where would we be coming in from the road?
Well, I mean, yes, that would be the easiest way to go.
Then
about
hell
it.
yeah.
That way, that gives them time to get back there to
The
rocks.
shortest entry would be across the wooden bridge.
So we'll go there. We'll take them. They get the Johnny Come Lately, and
They get the
Any-
what?
Yeah, what?
What the fuck is a Johnny Come Lately?
back up.
Back up.
Oh, okay.
He knew what I was talking about.
I got it.
I got you.
Did you?
No.
You're all just not cool.
That's okay. Over our heads, it happens.
Yeah, it just confused me.
I've heard the term before, but I've never used it.
So that is placement.
Yes, that is placement.
What time of day will the attack go off?
I think we should wait till like right at dusk.
I
The
agree.
witching hour.
Well, hold on. Is there any kind of is there any kind of roaming guard or guards going out?
Well, I mean, there are people that'll come out for a little while. Like, you guys spend some time, checking this place out.
Spending some time checking this place out. Can I get a head count? Can I have a rough? Can I?
You see 4 different people.
Okay.
What about? I could possibly lure one out using a minor illusion,
No, you're making.
then be able to sack that person and basically replace them.
We need
I
to
can
wait
walk
until
up there
there's
with
all
you as a
inside
kidnapped victim instead of going with the fair maiden trick.
We need to wait. Make sure that.
Adar, let's go.
We're on it.
I'm gonna try this again.
I'm overthinking things, ain't I?
Yes.
Brigid, you had something to say?
I did. We need to just make sure of a time when they're all inside the fishing hut and torch them. Pick them off while they're inside there. They can't get out. They can't see us from every side. And set the place on fire.
So does this place look like it would go up pretty quick?
Yeah.
Does anybody have oil or something we can use as a source of a fire starter?
Okay.
All right.
I vote.
You know what?
I
you know
vote
what-
Brigid.
No. You know what podcasting doesn't pick up on?
Pictures.
When 2 motherfuckers raise their hand.
Okay, how about this? Everybody in favor of Brigid's motion, say aye.
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 It works.
Nope. Adar's not in. What about Talia?
Adar just wants to bash skulls.
Well, you will as soon as they come running out.
Yeah, just plant yourself in front of the door, and as they come out, just whack them.
Okay, Talia. You can move stealthily, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you could stealthily move up, pour the oil, light that bitch on fire, and then as they come running out, I just come running at them.
Why do I get to light anything? I'll just cast fire bolts onto the place.
There you go.
Igor's
Fidget.
going to change his mind too as well. He's going to move over here and hide behind these bushes and be ready for an ambush attack over here.
Pull back a little further off the map.
I am keeping my same position. Do I have line? I have pretty good line of sight on that.
What are you looking? I mean, the thing is that if you want to sit up and take a look, if you can't see, there are windows on the shack. You have to remember, Brigid, that you have the ability to shoot up to 600 feet
Right.
without disadvantage, and your target does not get to use cover. They don't get a bonus for cover, even if they have cover.
I see one window that I can
Think
shoot
about this.
into, right?
Hugor can
That I have line
sneak
of sight
up.
on.
Hold on.
You have a window here.
That I have line of sight on.
You have a window here.
That I do not have line of sight on. Well, I guess if I go to the other end of the rock, I could.
You know it there. You know it's there.
Okay. And then, are these stairs coming out back?
The thing is that there's a window here that you could probably see through this window or through that window, depending where you are on the rock. There's a double, a 10-foot wide, just wooden stairs leading up to a small porch. It's next to nothing. It's open air in this room here. This room is going to have, I don't know, common sense says this is the general room, and that room over there is probably the sleeping room or whatever.
Okay.
Okay? There's a door back here. The water is still and calm. Beyond that, the wagons. Yeah. How long do you all want to wait?
We're going.
I heard you talk about one thing, and then
We said dusk.
yeah, but then you wanted to wait till they're all inside, and then Hugor said he wanted to change his.
Well, Hugor's just moved inside. We'll wait for the same amount of time. I figured we were waiting until everybody was inside at dusk.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna roll the dice and see if if they're gonna be inside during that time, and I'd like to wait until at least that time. But if they're not all inside, then we'll just have to revise.
We'll improvise.
Right.
We're about an hour before dusk, and everybody's kind of in position.
Okay.
Is that fine? Can we
Sure,
move?
that's fine.
Yep.
Can we move forward with that?
Yeah.
2 females, both of them real skanks. One is wearing like a leather armor with like some wool on it, maybe sheep's wool on it. Looks like you're kind of almost like a Norse type woman. She has a pretty nasty hand axe, blonde hair that's in a ponytail, and she has a unibrow, a heavy, thick unibrow. Beyond that, it looks like she has a dagger on her belt, leather armor, maybe hide, something of that nature. She comes out with a fiery red-haired woman who's in leather armor, who has a shield slung on her back, and she has a hand axe as well. Her leather armor looks much more effective. It looks much nicer than maybe. Actually, it's studded leather, I think, and the studded. It's newer looking, better looking than the shit that she has. But she's not much better off than her. She's missing a bunch of teeth and shit like that. They make their way over to the campfire, and they have a seat right here, and they start cooking up some food. They've got some rabbits and some fish and a couple other like small game. They start cooking up some food, and you hear.
It looks close enough that I might be able to hear conversation if. they're not-
Yes,
Okay.
if there's something that we're going to look into, that'll be fine. I want to continue with the setup real quick. You hear other people inside the building, the little fishing house, the shack. So you don't know how many people are there, but they're definitely treating these women like shit, and the women are kind of bitching and moaning about it. But it seems like they're probably all right with these guys. They're on the same level as them. Is there anything you want to do besides being hidden right now?
No.
From my angle, I can see what's going on. I can see these guys move out.
Hugor, coming from a different angle on the map, you see them exit. Now, the problem is that once they get about 15, 20 feet toward the campfire, the line of sight is obscured by small trees. There's a medium-sized tree. There are a couple horses, 4 of them, tethered up by a watering hole.
Mm-hmm.
So there is quite a bit of terrain between you and an intended target.
Okay. Well, while this is going on, of course, I would like to point over towards the rock where I know Brigid is hiding, and send my message cantrip,
Mm-hmm.
and just say, Brigid, there's a couple of females moving towards you. Can you observe them?
Well, yeah, I already said I was. Because they were. I did,
Mhm.
because I
Yes.
asked. Could
Well,
I
right.
hear
in-
conversation?
In game, the
Yeah.
answer is yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Bad.
So, the rock that I'm on, you said it's about 10 feet.
Right, at least 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Between 10 and 15 feet up in the air.
And is it easy, is it easy to get up there?
For you, yeah.
Okay.
For the average person, not so much.
How's the rock face facing the campfire? Is it more, is it easier to get from the front or from, towards the campfire or from the back? I'm wondering, just because I need to, if push comes to shove, I need to know how I can get down quickest. And do I come, or if they can bum rush me up the front where I'm facing them?
It would require them to make a a climbing check,
Okay.
like an athletics check, to climb up. But it would be pretty easy. It wasn't
Okay.
very hard for you at all. Anybody might be a little more woodsy, you know what I mean, the climbing shit, they might get up it pretty easy. But you definitely have the high ground on them and the surprise, if need be.
Still using the message cantrip. Should I tell Talia and Adar to go ahead and move forward and start placing the oil? Do you have them distracted? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think we should go along with the original plan, but I didn't know, did it include oil or did it just include...
No, Talia
Firebolt.
don't need Talia.
She's just going to cast Firebolt.
Yeah. I think that's Firebolt gets the place on fire.
Okay, I thought you guys were stealthing up to place some oil, and then you were going to cast Firebolt to light it on
I'm
fire.
not stealthing anything.
There's
All right,
another. Go ahead. You go.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes pass before fella comes out here. He's got a cloak on. He pulls it up. Looks like he's smoking a pipe. He's sitting off the back of the dock by the dinghy. Just FYI, he's there. And really,
Well, Adar,
Let's do it.
this is about the best
know
it's going to
what?
get for you.
Okay.
looks like plan A ain't gonna work.
That's what we get for telling the Dean what our plan is.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Boy, I say we just bum rush in, make a lot of noise, draw them all to us.
After you?
All right. So standing up, raising my shield, not dashing, of course, but kind of jogging in there, going, "By Clendenin, you're all gonna die."
I see.
So you're what, 25?
Uh-huh.
Can he dash?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and
Yep, go ahead and move Talia.
follow up behind him.
You know what? No. Go ahead and pull yourself back.
Alright.
I mean, you're jumping this off, so we're going to
Yeah.
do initiative rolls.
Awesome.
Remember, guys, we're just going to go around the room and just use the character name.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
Start with Talia.
Talia gets a 13.
Brigid gets a 7 and some new dice.
Adar.
Adar gets a 20, not natural.
Igor.
Hugor gets a 22.
So it's Hugo, Adar, Talia, Brigid.
Okay, just quick question. How deep's the stream? Waiting?
Chest.
Waiting? Okay.
Chest deep. Armpit.
Alright, that
Is
works.
the guy out there on the back dock area, is his sword out and drawn like the miniature, or is it just in his scabbard at this point?
Well, he's not. No. He's not alert to what's going on
Okay.
until he just popped off,
Okay.
right? And he's going to be like, "What the fuck?" And he's
Okay.
probably going to pull out his sword or his bow,
Okay.
He
one
was
or the
out-
other.
He was
Okay.
out there smoking a pipe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's out there
Yeah.
puffing. You know, he was
Okay.
just chilling.
Probably taking a leak.
Okay.
Oh, those poor fish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Poor Hugo already saw his junk.
Poor Hugor, I think he might enjoy that.
He did want to be the maiden.
Hey guys, never mind the two females.
So I can stab him in the dick, that was
What's,
all. That was my point.
What's your dexterity, Hugor?
Dexterity is a 19.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, instead of using one of the two females in the group, I just want to disguise myself as a female.
Why not?
Okay. I allowed you to have
You disguise yourself as a female every game session.
Oh, that's different.
Adar. I allowed you to make a single move. Okay, and that's what prompted the initiative roll for everyone at this point. So now we're just going to move into the order. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Hugor, your start, sir.
Hugor would like to use. First off, he has his short bow out at this point, so Hugor is going to move up along the shoreline here until he gets about within 20 feet, 15. I'm going to say 15 feet of the guy on the back of the dock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to grab his sword out of his sheath and throw it into the lake, and then I'm going to take a shot at him with my bow.
Okay, no problem. And that is, he is reacting to what he heard, the commotion from the dwarf over that way. So his back is turned to you.
Yes.
Okay. I will definitely give you advantage
Okay.
on whatever you're going to do here. So as he's getting up, your mage hand is going to yank out his sword out of his
sword
out of
and
his
fling
scabbard.
it into the
Okay.
pond.
Does your mage hand actually have a visible?
It does. It's a